Queensland residents are being told to prepare now as wet weather sets in across the state's southeast. Up to 400 millimetres of rain is forecast to fall in some areas over the next 3 days. The heaviest downpours are expected on Friday, which could include isolated rainfall totals of 150 millimetres in 6 hours. The Bureau of Meteorology says minor to moderate flooding is possible, and there's also a risk of isolated major flooding. Around 140,000 sandbags are available for people to pick up at 5 sandbagging stations in the Brisbane City Council area. Sandbag stations are also open across Moreton Bay, Redland and Ipswich City Councils. It's understood smaller catchments are most at risk of significant flooding.
For more on the severe weather expected across southeast Queensland today, let's cross to our meteorologist Tamsin Green. Tamsin, thanks for being with us. Now, Kayser just gave us a little taste of what it's like in Brisbane today, and it's sounding like they're in for pretty wet and humid conditions. What's the latest?
Yeah, Julia, those thunderstorms are already rolling in across Queensland. In fact, we've already seen quite significant rainfall totals in some spots, and we're only expecting that to build through the course of today. Now, the primary reason for those thunderstorms is that we've been pulling in that tropical moisture from the interior, residual from Tropical Cyclone Mitchell, that swept eastwards across Queensland, particularly that pool of very moist air into southeast Queensland. And so we've seen a lot of that deep tropical moisture drawing in there. It's been pretty humid across Queensland as well, with those feels-like temperatures up into the high 30s. But we are starting to now see that cold front and that cool change push in from the south, and it's that collision and interaction of those two air masses that's going to fuel those storms even further. Now, taking a look at the rainfall that we've seen so far, well, in the last 24 hours through to 9 a.m. this morning, we've seen those rainfall totals really build, with spots like Coolangatta getting close to 100 millimetres in 24 hours and the Gold Coast over 50 millimetres. And actually, since 9 a.m. this morning, Coolangatta's already seen over 30 millimetres. So those rainfall totals really are building through the day already. We can see driving in that instability is this trough, that's that dashed line there, which has been lingering and will continue to linger through today and produce those slow-moving storms as a result of pulling in all of that unstable and very moist air. So some very high rainfall totals are expected across southeast Queensland, and we will be seeing the threat of those severe thunderstorms as indicated by that area shaded in red. That's mainly for the fact that we could be seeing some very intense downpours. Damaging winds in places can't be entirely ruled out, but the focus really is for that heavy rain. Through today, in terms of those 24-hour rainfall totals through to 9 a.m. tomorrow, we probably will be seeing rainfall totals quite a bit higher than what this map is indicating here. There's still quite a bit of uncertainty amongst weather models on where the focus of that heaviest rain will be, with a few focusing on this area around southeast Queensland between the Sunshine Coast, Brisbane and the Gold Coast, possibly just bordering northeast New South Wales as well. But there is still quite a bit of uncertainty due to the hit or miss nature of these showers and thunderstorms on where exactly those heaviest falls will be. But we are certainly looking at the potential for seeing through the next 24 hours another 100 to 200 millimetres of rain in some spots, Julia.
Well, certainly plenty happening today, but will the severe weather conditions continue into the weekend?
Well, it looks like we will be seeing further showers and storms into the weekend as well. Today looks to be the peak of that intense rainfall. We will be seeing further storms into tomorrow, though, and also into Sunday before starting to draw back and ease through Monday. But on the whole, through the course of the weekend, we will be seeing some pretty significant rainfall totals. Could be seeing around 300 millimetres in those heaviest spots. And widely, we are looking at that flood watch in place across central and southeast Queensland. And although we aren't looking at a major riverine flood event, there is more the potential for flash flooding with intense downpours possible in a short period of time. As mentioned, with those 24-hour rainfall totals today, some of that could be falling within a 6 to 12-hour window. So flash flooding is more a risk, but of course we are still looking at the potential for those river and creek rises over the next few days as well.